or 45 long Colt, I can put that adapter inside the 20 gauge. And if I want to just go with a 22 long rifle, rimfire long rifle, that's this adapter, and that goes inside.
And that would be horribly inaccurate, right? That'd be like having a 2-inch barrel.
Actually, depending on how far you're going, they're pretty accurate out to 20 feet.
Yeah. You need to shoot to what?
We got to consider you're shooting it down through a shotgun sight.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
That's partly. The only catch you have is this. This has to be
centered. Up where it's going to strike, huh?
Up, yeah, where it's going to strike the firing pin, because you're shooting a rimfire cartridge in here, not a center fire.
It's not centered, yeah.
On the 22 round, that is. So that's how that works.
What's this thing?
This pin is if the 22
pushing
gets
it back
stuck,
out again. No.
You bounce that down through there, and it comes out the other end, knocking out your cartridge.
I was thinking about, there's their thing. I was thinking about, like, why would you want to use a 22 that's only accurate to like 40 feet or something like that when you have a shotgun shell? But then I thought the obverse of that, what if you only have 22 shells?
That's right.
Right, so it's not that you would want a 22 shell.
That's why the multiple adapter like this.
You don't want that, but if you have that.
Now, I must tell you, when these are bought, they come in a waterproof case right from short lane adapters.
And the very first thing it says on the packaging is, anything you do with this is not our responsibility.
No, I don't think it does say that. But anyway,
we do not recommend the use of any of these things.
I rigged this to fit inside that plastic piece of PVC pipe, which is 3/4 inch.
Yep.
And the other side just has more fire starter stuff, because I'm a nut about that. Maybe some other people are too.
You've been telling us about this stuff, Dad, for 1 hour and 22 minutes.
I told you it was going to be a long time, and you know what you told me?
They will watch it.
That's okay. They'll watch it. I
They
don't
will
think you
watch
will,
it,
but
man.
if you do,
People will watch this.
As we are.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, people watch. Dad, I was telling people when I first started doing these shows, these YouTube channels, I used to watch log splitter shows where people like did the better log splitters. I would watch shows of homemade log splitters for hours at a time.
Well, we're not done yet. We're close.
Okay. This is digital, buddy. You can
Down here is rubber inner tube. Why? Well, rubber inner tube is good fire material. This'll burn. This piece here will probably burn 20 minutes, that size. And it'll burn high. It'll smoke and it'll stink, but it will stay burning.
That's true. That's the only reason you have that.
Well, it keeps this thing from rattling. Now you're going to say, what's that thing? This is a miniature multi-tool. Because if I'm out there by myself and I need a tool.
That's for if you just want to do a little work.
Yeah. It's got a couple screwdriver tips. Mm-hmm. A small knife blade, like if I had to take out an animal to eat.
Yeah.
I at least have a tool to clean it with. So that's one reason that's like that.
Yeah.
Again, it's in here so it doesn't rattle. That's the biggest thing when you're moving around, and especially with a shotgun. If you're blasting out 12 gauge shells, you got a lot of recoil. You don't want things slamming around.
Yep.
And,
listen, hey man, I don't want this gun from you right now by any means. But I know you have a lot of guns. You always keep asking me. You say to me, you can have whatever, you can have a gun.
Well, I'm getting to the age where I'm never going to use them again.
I know, but like if I was going to select any gun that I wanted from you, this would be the gun.
This would be the one.
It would be.
Well,
that gun has a lot of sentimental value to me. Think about that, man. That's the first gun I ever shot, really, hunting. And then it's also a gun that you've put a bunch of thought into. If someday when the zombies come, and I've selected this gun from you, and it saves my life, I'm going to be like, God damn, Dad.
Well, this wasn't for zombies. This is for emergency use. Now, the reason I had to go get this is because I have this in a special place where it's handy for me if I need it, ever. Got that upside down backwards. Detachable sling swivels, by the way, folks. Just in case I need to take this off and use it for something else.
It's a single shot. It's a single
It's
shot.
a single shot shotgun, yeah.
So you're not taking out like enemies with this thing.
And the gun itself,
But you could crack it open and put a new shell in it pretty quickly.
I don't know what to go for now. Brand new when I was younger, and he was younger. They sold for about $50, and they're
Which in today's money, which we figured out, was times 4.
yeah around $200.
200
if,
bucks.
if you could find a brand new, but H&R does not make shotguns anymore. They
Yeah.
went out of business. They were bought by Remington. Oh no, they were bought by Marlin, and Marlin got bought by Remington, and Remington went defunct. And Ruger bought the Harrington Richardson line of shotguns. And that's just a few of them. Harrington Richardson went through a lot of corporate changes. Probably 7 or 8 people had bought them, used them. Some of them went by New England Firearms, same gun.
Is that, well, you can shoot slugs out of that?
Oh yeah, you can shoot slugs out of this. Now there's something though, since we're bringing that up.
Yeah. Would you rather shoot slugs or buckshot, do you think?
Well, it depends on what I want to use it for.
You got to survive. Shit's gone down.
If I gotta survive, my shotgun, no matter what's in it, is what I'm going to be using.
Yeah. Yeah, but what would be your everything shell? Just for everything, It's going to be 12 gauge probably because that's what this caliber, the bore that. Would it be like heavier, like
Well,
goose shot?
no, because I want to survive. I don't want to blow my meat all apart. I don't want to use double-aught buck on it.
You might have to use it for defense,
I might.
right?
I don't. If
middle of the road.
If I have a load of number 6s in here, I use number 6 shot 99% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too small and it's not too heavy.
That won't take a Magnum, will it? It will? Or won't?
Yeah.
It will. Okay, yeah.
3-inch Magnum. It will take.
How big is the biggest Magnum?
Well, nowadays they make a 3.5.
Okay, so anyway, it'll take a hell of a shell.
Yeah, and as far as defense, I just wait until you're close enough to blow a hole in you anyway. Doesn't matter what size shot. The shot's not going to spread out. It's just going to be a big old
Amount
hunk of lead coming out.
Kinetic energy, right? That's a good point. This guy's a goddamn genius. Okay.
But anyway.
If you need to blow a hole in somebody, it doesn't matter what size the shot is. You just let them get close enough.
No, and if they're coming after you, you don't care where you hit them either. So if you want to shave in the morning, don't get hit in the face. All right, now I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm putting it on my foot, which don't ever do with a loaded gun. Make sure it is absolutely empty. But I'm putting it on my foot because you do not want to beat up the end of the barrel.
We used to make the kids that got on the helicopters put their barrels down, because if they panicked, you want them shooting down through the floor and not up through the fucking transmissions, right?
Yep. Okay, so the back of the stock is hollow.
We had kids shoot holes in the floor all the time. What do you got?
I can't believe he's making me tear all this stuff apart.
You like it. You dropped all your bullets.
Another little survivor kit. Uh-oh.
All your.
My ammunition fell down there.
Yeah, for sure. I'll pick it up.
Yeah, we'll get it. Thermometer.
Mexican jumping 22 bullets.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a little pick to pick out all the other little survivor items that are hidden in this little plastic case. As you can see, the compass is rolling around. It's working great because that is really north way that's pointing right.
Where'd all these come from?
They came out of here.
Oh.
Just hold on to them.
Not in that. What's that, dude?
This is for reflecting, doing your thing to get your aircraft alerted.
Oh yeah. How do you
Okay.
use it? What's that slot for?
That's for sighting.
Do you know how to do it?
No, haven't had to, but that's what it's for.
Right. I don't know if I know how to either, but it's
There is
yeah.
there is a little ferrocerium striker in here for fire starting, and that's why this pin's here, because you got to poke them out. That's an emergency whistle, and it's quite loud. I'm not going to blow it because it may blast your ears off in there.
I think, Dad, that you look through that slot at the airplane.
It's something like that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, you got... Look, man.
Dude.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, there's the instructions on
Dude.
everything that it does.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I can't get
Reflector, line of sight. Doesn't say exactly how to do it. Dude. Dude.
There it comes. Finally, I hit the end of it.
You want your instruction?
No.
I didn't mean for you. I meant to put it back. Do you need the
Well, I
instructions?
can't put it back until I close this case. So, I'm working here. I'm working.
Do you not like being called dude?
Not especially.
Not
But
by
that's
your
what everybody likes to call people.
not
today.
by your son?
No, you used to call me Daddy.
I did call you dad the other day and it felt weird. I don't say dad very often.
Finally, I pushed it
Dad.
out of there. Little tiny ferrocerium rod again, guys. Just here, and it will spark. I've tested it. I test all my equipment. So I know it's going to work. Again, take your blade or what you have and strike it. Strike it, strike it, strike it, and it'll spark. And
What's...
you're-
Okay, I'm
What?
sorry. I don't mean to ask questions while you're talking, but I'm really curious as to what this part is. This little speaker
It's temperature.
temperature.
Yeah.
No, flip it back over again.
Let the air get in there so,
Okay, yeah, okay. Oh, wow.
so you can tell your temperature.
Wow, dude. That thing is intense. Compass, magnifier, reflector, level, thermometer, gyroscope. It's got a gyroscope on there.
It's gyroscopic, yeah.
LED light.
That's why it's floating. See it float? Yeah.
That's pretty cool. You got a little bit of everything there, man.
It's not that expensive. I think it's got a there's a bubble level in there.
Yeah, it's like a whole always, right?
Yeah.
Put it on the surface.
This comes out, little magnifier in case you need to start a fire with the magnifier or look at the splinter that you got stuck in your finger.
Right.
You need to do a little map measuring. You got a little measuring tool right here on the edge of this. This one too. This side here. One's inches, one's millimeters.
This has a thing here too. On the very end of it. Oh, look at that. What's that mean?
Well, that's so you know where you're going. You don't have to be looking down on it. You look at it in the end. It's the opposite of where you're.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
If you're using this to sight,
Yeah.
that little sight blade right there.
Find a landmark.
Line her up, yep.
Match
And then
to
you
your
can
map.
look here and say, okay, that's
Yep. Oh, it's been
15 degrees northeast.
It's been a lot of years since I did that.
Yeah. You got to keep
Can I see it?
boned up on this stuff a little bit.
We're so disconnected from the real world. It's all internet and McDonald's.
Well, everybody goes to Google Maps and away they go anymore, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't even think about it.
Yeah, they even tell you which way to turn.
Of all the... Well, this is one of my favorite things that you have in here, Dad.
All right. So what he did was pick up some 22 bullets because I had them taped. I don't think you're going to be able to see it, but there's a little hollow spot in the back of the gun stock here in this piece that closes the end up. I had some tape there, and I think I had a dozen, maybe 10 long rifle 22 shells, just in case. So we'll stick them back later on. We got to do some later on, a lot of stuff here. Because he's got me all discombobulated
Oh,
here
that's all
because
good,
of all
man.
the stuff he wanted me to
John
drag out.
John Baca is still watching this, I promise you.
Okay, John. Hey,
John.
I never met you, John, but if you're hanging in there, you've got more guts than I do.
John's loving this right now. Hey, look. See, I know you can't. They can't see what I'm doing, but hey, check it out. One of the things they taught us was reflecting. Right? You take your fingers like this.
Yeah.
Hold them out like this. Hold this in front of your face, like
Yeah.
like a sight, like this, and then you shine a light right here in the corner of your hand, so it's reflecting right there, right? And then you just move it a little bit over, and then you just do this. You see how that would work like a rifle sight?
Yeah.
And then you just look at the airplane and put the airplane right here in the corner of your hand, and that's how you know that you're.
Makes sense.
That's how you know you're hitting them. That's what I thought this was, but it doesn't seem to be.
Okay. This is nothing but a chunk of aluminum foil. But because I smashed it and folded it so much, if you open that up, it's probably a good
That's a diamond.
10 inches square. I can use that to cook on if I needed to. I use it for various things.
Electrical connections, fuses.
Could make it into a fuse, yeah. Just another just in case item.
Hey, where did this go?
That was smushed right in there.
Right in the. So
Right,
smash
yeah,
shut in it?
Yeah, right in the middle there. I really can't believe he's having me take all this apart.
You're gonna be famous, Dad. Your hands
I'm
are
not
gonna
going to be famous.
Your hands are gonna be famous.
I don't even know if I can get some of this stuff out of here. I've had it in here for a while.
Well,
I think it melted
It's
fast.
good. It's good to do an assessment of your equipment.
Yeah. The stock is hollow, by the way. I think I mentioned that before.
What the fuck are you pulling out of there now, man?
Yeah, well, I'm telling you.
That's beef jerky. Bag of.
Plastic bag again, in case I'm out and I need a raincoat.
So this gun though.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but this gun is like if you just grabbed the gun and ran.
Yep.
That's all you have.
Yep. That's
So if
all
you
I
just
have.
grabbed the gun and could run, then this is what you have.
I got enough to start a fire. I got some ammunition. I got a raincoat if I need it, or just shelter at night, just to keep myself from getting
You can navigate. You
dew
can start.
on me. I got navigation.
You can navigate. You can start a fire. You can stay warm.
You got it.
Make food.
Yep.
Shoot zombies.
Yep.
Attract women.
Yep.
You got it all, man.
You got the food, you get the women. Okay.
You gotta have a big fire too, brother.
Here we are, fellas.
Oh shit. Okay. What are you showing us now?
This is my cartridge holder I built. This piece comes with the stock, but I modified it. This just goes over that to hold the cartridges where I want them. But these are the 45 Colt shells that will fit in that adapter that goes into this gun.
I didn't realize how big they were.
They're 230 grain lead bullets. Enough to take down anything I want.
yeah.
Maybe not a grizzly, but it'd have to be an awful good shot to take out a grizzly with one bullet.
You have
But
two of them though.
deer size game, if you can hit it, you got it.
They're not hollow points.
They're not hollow points. No,
They're
they're
heavy
just
rounds.
heavy rounds, yeah.
Lots of powder.
Yeah, and I only had 2 of them in there.
Why only 2?
Well,
You're a
because
good
I feel that's all I need.
Because I'm a good shot. That's why. Because I'm that
I
good.
thought that's all I needed.
Yeah. Okay.
The other thing I can do with this carrier is I can drop 410 cartridges in here. Hold on to that second, son. Because we're getting right down to that now. Out of here.
This is what happens, people, when you don't have a model train set.
Yeah.
You put a lot of work into this thing.
Number 4 shot, 2.5 inch, 410 shot shells.
10 up? 6 of them?
Huh?
Oh, 10 of them?
Yeah.
What shot? 6?
This is number 6. These can be put in here,
Yeah.
and I can carry that on my belt with this little lanyard. As long as this doesn't flip and slip and I lose them, which I wouldn't, because that's what this is supposed to do. This is supposed to lock it. But I can't, I got to flip that up over the edge or something. I can't remember. I have to fiddle with it a little bit. So anyway, there's 410 shot shells in the stock. So I'm not without ammunition.
Mm-hmm. Where are your 12 gauge shells? You don't have any.
I don't have any.
All right.
Why not? They're heavy. They're bulky. If I come across some 12 gauge, I can shoot 12 gauge. If I come across 20 gauge, I can shoot 20 gauge. If I don't come across anything, at least I have 5 rounds of 410.
Yeah.
Let me get that out of there. 5 rounds of 410 number 6 shot, which is enough to take down a game animal if I need to eat it. I'm talking small game.
I don't know. Like I would. The thing I would carry primarily would be 12 gauge rounds, though. At least a couple of them, right?
Yeah, you would think you would.
Yeah, I guess that's. I don't know why. I don't know.
Get back in there.
I think it's a macho thing.
Yeah, probably. Everybody wants to be the big guy on the block. Huh? There we go. Finally got him back in the box. I have the 22 ammo that you saw fall out of there. I have 10 or 12 of them.
Where do they
all
go?
Total.
Use a little box.
Yeah, you have to wait before we can put them back in. So I have enough rounds in this shotgun that if I needed to survive by taking out an animal, or I needed protection, I have ammunition to do that, at least for a little while. So if I had to shoot a rabbit, I could live a couple days on one rabbit. If I had to shoot a quail, the only reason I'm using those animals is because that's what's mostly out here. Doves, quail, rabbits, squirrel.
Something to eat.
Something to eat.
Yep. Does this wrap up the tour?
I do believe it does. So I want to thank everybody for coming along on this adventure. He talks me into the darndest things.
Thanks, Dad. I'm gonna post this. You're gonna be famous, man. And then people are gonna. We're gonna see like 1,000 views on these two.
I have to give Dave Canterbury most of the credit because a lot of these ideas come from him. A lot of things I've made are copies of what he's done. I've modified them maybe just a hair different.
Yeah.
And I hope I gave everybody the recognition they deserve for these certain items like this gun stock, the adapters. So the gun stock was show gun stocks, and the adapters was straight line with it. What?
I don't know, Dad.
I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah.
I'm an old man now. I forget easy.
No, nobody cares.
Anyway, I mentioned it. You can back up and look.
Mm-hmm.
So sorry, fellas, if I can't remember your company names right.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Yes, sir. That was in. People are gonna like that.
Gonna have to edit out your cursing though, because I don't swear.
I swear a lot all the time.
I know, but you're getting better. All right.
I try not
See
to.
y'all.
It's already. You're done.
All right. Well, now we gotta.
You got to dig through everything and tell everybody what everything was.
Yeah, aren't you happy?
Yes.
Okay, so the 22 bullets were in here. Of course, I got that stuck down in there now. There.
Oh, they going that way. Do you need more tape or better tape?
Well, let's see. How many is there anyway?
I don't know.
I think we got to put them in a certain way. I don't remember, Seth. You got this thing all.
I don't know. Is this where they were coming out of?
Well, that's where they come out of. I didn't have any other way to put them in the gun. So
That's a good place for them.
back and forth like a shotgun thing. Yeah, see if that helps.
Why? You spent a lot of time doing this, man.
What else you got to do?
I don't know.
What'd you tell them on the YouTube channel? This is what you do when you're bored
You're not playing with trains.
playing with women.
I haven't got bored doing that yet.
Yeah.
Ran out of time and energy.
There you are.
Okay, you need tape for that?
I don't know, do you?
You should, right? Because you don't want them falling out.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, shit. I was going to say, we got to put the rest of this crap in there first.
All right, let me get some tape there.
Yeah, I'm messing up here. I haven't had it apart in quite a while, son. You know? So. Yeah, see that tape just.
Kind of dried up or something?
Well, it broke right there. Probably from me shooting it. I'll bet you.
What kind of tape is it?
Electrical tape. But I think it just snapped from recoil.
Oh, you know what we should
Because I
fix
had
it
to
with?
test the gun. You know.
More electrical tape. Sure, that'll last. Oh, yeah. There you go.
All right, that'll hold her in there. Now we got to put the other ammo in.
Yep. And you got these guys.
Yep.
Your freaking grizzly blasters.
Or people blasters.
And you also have your plastic bag.